stick it up your ass. And then they kind of laughed, and I thought, well, that's kind of interesting. How do you say that in Hopi? They said, well, because you always learn the dirty words in the language first. They said, well, we really don't say it that way. When we say something and we want to turn it around, like stick it up your ass, like go fuck yourself, you'd say, do it in the other way. So it would be fuck in the other way. So anyway, that was interesting. For instance, someone said, well, how is she feeling today? And they would say, oh, well, she's feeling the other way, which means she doesn't feel well, except feels good. So it went on. So this ritual activity came around, and I was supposed to make a response. Someone had handed me the pipe, Kachina, brother of my heart, and I took it, and I was supposed to make this response to the village chief, who's Bear Clan, doesn't speak English. And I said the words that I was taught to say to him, and everybody rolled off their seats laughing, and the chief just totally cracked up because I told him to go fuck himself up the ass. They had given me the wrong words to say to him instead of what I was supposed to say. So that was a kind of contrary, and I found that amusing. So the way of dealing with contraries in Hopi language is to say in the other way. In other words, if you're a leftist, you're the other way, politically. As opposed to the majority of the right. So we take in the other way to be an opposition or a contrary to the conventional or the norm or the mainstream. So that anyone who promotes significant change or experimentation would be doing something in the other way. Contrary would be the 180 degree, the polarity of the norm, in a sense. So the title of the book is actually In the Other Way, the Left-Handed Kachina Poems. And the Left-Handed Kachina is the only Kachina that is left-handed, and he is in the other way. He does everything completely opposite from everybody else. So he sets a measure for the conventional in order to both ridicule and criticize and examine the conventional and offer some alternative to the conventional so there will not become a complacency with the conventional. So this is an obvious issue concerning Allen Ginsberg and his life and poetry and by politics and my poetry is that there has to be some alternative that forces examination of the mainstream or the conventional. So the left-handed Kachina. Curious and contrary leads me today, August, early morning, 14th century cliff dwelling, beginning at first wall of the first room, and outside that wall are handprints, black soot and rock carvings, sometimes singular, sometimes double, facing from our left to right. The world turns on its axis, twin poles planted are brothers when the earth rumbled and quaked, walked upon hot clay climate, Mudhead first searched for his mother's center, build homes, raise corn to be happy. This is one story of Kuyumsi, Mudhead, laughing in four directions, clowning, he finds signs of Hopi land. Finds a fussy little spirit, one leg black and white stripes, one leg black or white and black face, another day his legs reverse, crying when Mudhead laughs, prompting someone to dance when prayers are still, makes funny little bows and arrows, can't be used for hunting, he is a warrior, but left-handed. At Poamuya, moon of purification, he steps comic, small and mincing beside solemn processions. We move fussy about our lives, the sand swirl, Nuwakchina in the winter months. It is snow, always at a spring. Dancing, we find the growth of crops. Left-handed Kachina always has trouble with Ho'e, clowns, Ho'e, noisy. Boisterous teases, 1 minute knocks Kachinas about, or a foot race through spirit ranks. In the village dances, children's eyes follow, point, magnetic compass eyes. Hoy! Clowns with fussy little spirit, mocking, holds up a doll of himself, gives that gift annually to Hopi youngsters. Appearing in the same dance, this usual pair keeps up, steady stepping, corn sings, and other points to a bear. They are obvious in the hunt. Eternally we enter mixed dances of early spring. Left-handed asked, was there never a time, a piece here, a piece there? Bean dances, February, we feed on mutton. August, early morning, look away, call it Arizona, north of Winslow. These are fussy little names we speak, nooks and crannies, Shnoopovi, mother village, I visit, travel, never forgotten, on the tongue. Siyang Yahoya, left-handed, holds his gourd rattle, dances with his left foot, under his left knee has a turtle shell rattle, makes amusing little bows, one to another, or to watchers. There is an alliance between songs, asking, who am I? What am I doing here? Spider Woman made this weaving, twin brothers, sits poles apart, north and south. You laugh, I cry, you love, I hate, you heat, I freeze, you dream, I wake. We keep the world in rotation, this fussy little business. Spider Woman sang our creation song, what goes around comes around. Now, in this time, we all travel together, not one way or another. There is also this story of Kachina, and this story, and that story yet. A Kiva priest of the little people walks north at the back door, far north, snow and ice land. And another tale, another trip, takes this priest left-handed the other way, far south sun and mesa land, cliff dwelling. You are Pogangahoya, says Spider Wooty. To keep this world in order, always go now around the world, your hands upon the earth, solidify. Suit Black, this twin sat on the right side, he lived north at the back door. The old woman says, you are Palongahoya. To keep this world in order, always go now around the world, your voice sounding out the universe, quivering in tune, all vibration centers, the whole world, an instrument of sound, sound an instrument for message. Your name is Echo. You will live opposite your twin brother. Go south from pole to pole, resounding. Suit Black, this twin, sat on the left side of So'owuti. She says to creation's nephew, we have done this thing. Sotuknan, he says, this is your voice, uncle. Everything is tuned to your sound.